What is up, everybody? Today we're doing a Mad Hatter inspired makeup look. This is from the Alice in Wonderland series. We're doing it a bit more creepy, as you can see. Normally his eyes are just yellow, but I went for one yellow, one red. Totally did that on purpose, totally didn't just lose a contact lens. But it works out anyways because my only white shirt has blood on it, so we're doing it creepy. So to start with, I'm gonna go in with some foundation. Use whatever foundation works for you, but if you want to be like super duper movie accurate, he is quite pale, almost white, so you know, do what works for you. So we're going in with some foundation and then we're just going in with a damp beauty blender and then we're just pressing that into our skin. Like 98% of this series is just me blending shit into my face. And then once we got our foundation base on, you guys know the deal by now. We're gonna go in with some setting powder. Use whatever setting powder makes you happy, use whatever products make you happy. I'm always happy to share what I'm using, but you don't need expensive makeup to do makeup. Like, that's the biggest thing that pisses me off in this community. So many people are like, oh, you need to use expensive products. You can use whatever makeup works for you. Yes, better products tend to be the higher priced ones, but you can also find lower priced ones that are just as good. You just have to look a bit more, and it just fucking annoys me so bad that everyone's always like, oh, you have to buy like the most expensive product. You fucking don't, they're wrong. Anyways, run aside, let's go in and do some contour. So I'm not going to go crazy on the contour. I'm just going to do some light contouring. And then we're just going to blend that in. I always really liked the Alice in Wonderland animated film. It was so trippy. The live action one was enjoyable, but like the animated film is just so good. And so like, I don't know, it just really captures the energy. And I feel like the live action one just got way too into let's be as cool and cinematic as we can, and it just wasn't very genuine. Next up, we're going to go in with some blush. We're just going to go quite heavy on the blush. I don't even remember what this blush is. I've had it for a little bit now. I'm going to do our nose as well. And then we're just going to bring that up here. And then we're going to go in with that beauty blender again and tap it into our skin. Next up, we are going to do our eyebrows. Now, the Mad Hatter has quite like prominent and almost like bushy eyebrows. So I can 100% do that. I'm not going to go for black brows. I'm going to go for some brown ones though, instead of the solid black ones. So how I'm going to do his unique brows is I'm going to do our base shape. But yeah, we'll say that's our base shape for now. And then we'll repeat to the other side, just to try and get them even. And then we'll do underneath our standard brow. And then we're just going to quickly shape them into quite thick brows as well, if that makes sense. Kind of a little bit chunky. And then we're going to go in with that colour again, and we're just going to pull upwards at certain points on our brow. That makes sense. And just make them look nice and messy and fucked up, essentially. And then those are essentially our Mad Hatter brows. They aren't like the regular type of brow I do, because I normally like that really sleek star brow, but they're fun and they're cool in their own right. So next up, he has like a lot of blues and green toned eyeshadows. So under our eye, we're going to go in with some blue. Now this is quite dark, so what we're going to do straight after is we're going to go in with a nice lighter green tone. And we're just going to blend those into each other. And then once we got that down for the most part on our top lid, we're going to go in and do some pink. And we're going to start with a slightly less vibrant pink, just to get on there. Now this is a nice easy makeup look, it's just very sort of more of an abstract one. So it's a nice easy one if you want, like, if you're not as into like makeup and techniques, and maybe you don't want to like put 1,000 pounds of latex in your face. And then I'm just going in with a natural tone colour that matches our base for the most part, and I'm just going under those harsher lines from earlier, and I'm just blending them in a little bit, just so that they aren't as harsh. I guess that's the word. It's really not too complicated. Just take your time, take a deep breath, and you will be absolutely fine. Alright, next up I'm going to go and do some eyeliner. I'm not necessarily going to wing it, I'm actually going to pull it downwards slightly and then in. Now we're just going to place that under our eye, like that, and then we're just going to bring that to our top lid. And we're just going to repeat that to our other side. So we're just going to give that a second to dry down. And we're actually going to go in and do our lips really quick. So you're going to want to opt for a nice red colour. I'm using Unicorn Blood by JFC. Our lips on, we're actually going to go in. Now normally with a look like this I would finish it with lashes, but we're actually going to use something special. So his eyelashes I think are like an off-white, and I actually have a lavender mascara here I'm going to use. If you want big lashes you can paint a pair of lashes, but I'm okay with my natural lashes. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with some blue liner just to do my waterline. And then once we've got that done, we're going to throw our hair down. I'm going to style it to the side, and then we have a finishing piece for this look. And then this is our finished Mad Hatter look. It's pretty sick. The hat really kind of makes it. Any hat will work, but I love this hat because it's specifically Alice in Wonderland inspired, and I think it really ties the whole look together. This is a pretty sick, gory, not quite inherently horror but still creepy look. And yeah, like I said, it's not necessarily a super technical one. It's very abstract and it's very fun to do, and I feel like it could be a really easy intro to FX look to try. I'll see you next time. Bye.